What is postpartum depression?
So, postpartum depression is a phase that a young mother goes through after the delivery when she feels hopeless, she feels very sad, she feels tired and fatigued. She often cries, break down into tears, and she herself does not know why is this happening. But she goes through a lot of emotional lows. She feels guilty. She blames herself. She's not able to relate to the kid. She gets irritated very fast. So, a woman is not in a healthy state of mind and really feeling low and depressed.
And does postpartum happens with everybody?
Partially, every woman goes through a low phase, but postpartum depression is a very clinical word. So, everybody will not have depression. But will a woman go through a low phase? Yes, of course.
What are the causes of postpartum depression?
I want to put a disclaimer that I'm not a doctor, so please refer to a medical help if you see any of this in the home. Now, one of the things that leads to postpartum depression is if the family had a history of depression or anxiety, then you having a tendency to get into postpartum depression is very high. Now, second thing that is the physical change. Now, suddenly you put on so much weight. After the delivery, suddenly the weight will not go. So it's just so difficult to relate to your own body. You hate your own body. Your energy levels is all time low. And you just don't feel attractive about your own body. It's just so difficult for the same person to relate to their own body. And that leads to a lot of low feeling about your own self. Second is the exhaustion. The woman will be sleep deprived every time they feed the baby. After that, it feels like I'm hungry. I can eat the whole world. So, and if there is not proper support structure, then you end up living on low nutrition food. Whatever is available, you live on that. And despite of all that, you have to, throughout the time, you will have to take care of the baby. Then comes the emotional issue. Now, what happens is after the baby is born, everybody is so excited about the baby that they forget that there is a newborn mother also. Everybody just wants to play with the baby, laugh with the baby, and the moment baby cries, they want to bring them to the mother. Can you feed the baby? He must be hungry. Can you put the baby to sleep? And she feels that she's just here to just feed the baby and put the baby to sleep. Other than that, she has no importance. Next is the hormonal changes. Now, right from the time a woman gets pregnant, then the stages of pregnancy, 3 trimesters, to delivery, then post delivery, the first few months, to through the feeding phases, and through the resuming your periods back. It's a roller coaster ride. There are so many hormonal changes happening at so many different phases that women themselves don't know what am I feeling today, why I'm feeling high, why I'm feeling low, why I'm feeling sad, why I'm feeling irritated, angry. Is just a roller coaster ride. So that the hormonal changes that a woman goes through during this whole phase is huge. Then there is a physical pain. You do a normal delivery or a C-section delivery, you're bound to go through a lot of pain for first 24 to 48 hours. If it is a C-section, then the pain goes on up to 20 days, 25 days, up to 1 month. So recovery takes a long time. And but you are going through hell of a pain or not, you still have to take care of the baby and feed the baby every 2 hours. Then comes the feeding challenges. The baby is not able to latch on to the mother. Mother is struggling to feed the baby. Now, baby, when they are not able to take the feed properly, they are crying. How frequently you have to feed the baby, that also increases. And sometimes when baby is not getting enough feed, the baby starts biting into the nipples. So there will be hurts and pains causing because of that. So it just takes a while for a mother and the child to get into that phase of smoothly able to feed. During all this, you need to understand every 2 hours she has to feed the baby. And many times when you're feeding the baby will poop. And then by the time baby will finish feeding, the baby will go to sleep. But then you are taking time to clean the baby, then dress him up. And, eventually by the time you put the baby to sleep, there is only 1 hour left for the next feeding cycle. So the mom is constantly living between only the feeding cycle. So it's a lot of physical, mental, emotional, hormonal pain and stress on the body and mind that can easily lead to postpartum depression.
And what can husband do to support her?
See, first thing is that don't sleep in the other room in the name of I have to go to office, and in any case you are in the house the whole day, you can sleep anytime. Please understand, she can't sleep anytime. It is every 2 hour cycle. So if you have a job to do, she has a job to do 24 cross 7. Please be next to her. How much ever you can support, please do that. Then understand that she's going through a lot. This is the time she needs your service. You really, and it has to be one way that time. Like there is no way she can give you back anything. She's already dealing with so much. Just be there for your kid. Also, you know, many times men don't understand. I am not blaming men because the level, the way we are talking about these things in detail, even a woman who never had a kid will not understand that this much happens to a woman's body and mind. So for a man also to understand is very difficult. So I will be very grateful if this video can make men understand a bit more of their pregnant women or newly born mothers, because please understand they are going through so much that at this point she can't be your wife, she can't be your support structure. Also be patient with her. Like she's going to suddenly get irritated, she's going to be extremely possessive with the baby as if the baby is only hers. But just be patient, it's a matter of time, she will ease out. And if it can become very overwhelming for the man also sometimes. If it is becoming overwhelming, please take help. Take help from her best friend, from her mother, her sister, common couple friends, and take a break, go out, recharge yourself, and come back so that you can serve your wife and kid again. The last thing that you should expect is she has to meet the expectation of your parents. Many of the couples fight over in-laws expectations during this phase. Now this is the last thing that we should worry about. Also, one thing is very important for the husband to know: make your wife your number one priority. What happens is men get drawn to the kid and they just want every free time they want to play with the kid. But every free time you've got, please go and check with your wife if she needs something, if you can hug her, if you can comfort her, if you can just sit with her and ask that, what are you going through, baby? So that she gets that emotional support that she is not alone in the journey.
And how can couples maintain emotional connection during the overwhelming postpartum period?
See, one is I would say that most of the time, both men, husband and wife, don't know what they are getting into. So please be aware, both of you read about postpartum period, post delivery challenges together, discuss it with each other, be aware. One is being aware. Second is communicating not as a blame, but as your feeling. Like saying that, hey, I'm feeling very tired. Not that you don't do anything and that's why I'm feeling exhausted. Because keep that trust on that both of you are doing what the other person knows the best. And what my knowledge could be maybe not enough, because typically people deliver babies between somewhere 28 to 33. And when you become a mother, you have no idea what you have landed yourself into. And maybe the man also does not know what he has landed themselves into. So communicating that I'm feeling exhausted, just saying what I'm feeling and not blaming and not taking the blame too. Like the husband can come say that I am feeling ignored. And most of the time, men do feel ignored because the whole focus will be on the baby. And after baby, the focus is on the mom and he doesn't exist. So just communicating what I'm feeling, not blaming and neither taking the blame.
And also, generally, mom gets overprotective about the babies, and it becomes very difficult for the husband to handle. So,
Right.
how can the couple handle it?
Let's talk about from the husband side. Husbands, you need to know that she has gone through so much for 9 months. And right now also she is going through so much. To just deliver the baby, that she's bound to be protective. Something that needs so much of investment from me, I'm bound to be so protective about it, right? Like hyper protective that nothing can go wrong. And I know the best for the kid because my intention is best for the kid. And so that's, if you understand that, you will give her that space. And trust me, this hyper state is not going to continue for 10 years. It's only going to continue for 6 months to 1 year. And then she is also going to ease out. Next is, if she tells you to do something, try to do those things, because it will be very difficult for her to verbalize what she needs. And if she does, if you can do that, it will help her feel that you are there to support her in the way she wants to take care of the baby. And I know it can be challenging at times because how much of instruction you can take, but it's just a matter of first 6 months to 1 year that you really need to be in the serving mode. Now, for the woman, you please understand, you are bound to be overprotective. You're bound to be over possessive. Whatever is the scale you are in, you are going to get 10 notch up in being cleanliness freak, hygiene freak, overprotective over the kid, overtly looking for silence when the baby is sleeping, because babies don't sleep easily. So everything we do hyper. So please know that I am hyper. At least have that acceptance that I am hyper. And if I want my man to support me, I need to give them authority, freedom to do it. In day one, they will not do things like me, but at least let them do. They will fumble, they will make mistakes. But if I don't keep pointing out, oh, you are doing it wrong, oh, you are doing it wrong, this way you do. So I will create so much panic that the man will say, okay, tum khud hi kar. So if I really want the man to support me, I need to create that space for him. Ki, okay, please help me with this. And when he does it, he will not do exactly like me. It's not possible, no? So in my coaching, I say this, that during the post-pregnancy period, wives behave typically like sas. So like
Okay.
the newly wedded wife, then she comes home, the way Sasuma will point out, okay, नमक ऐसे मत डालो, प्याज ऐसे मत काटो, टमाटर ऐसे मत करो, ऐसे मत बैठो, हमारे घर में ऐसा चलता है. It's the same thing that woman starts doing to the man. तुम्हें डायपर ठीक से पहनाना नहीं आता, तुम्हें बच्चे को सुलाना नहीं आता, तुम ऐसे मत करो, वैसे मत करो, तुम आवाज कर रहे हो, बच्चे को डिस्टर्ब हो जाएगा. So please stop that. And it's a conscious effort that women have to do. If you want him to partner with you in the baby care, you also need to create that space for him to participate.
And why do some partners withdraw emotionally after childbirth, and how we can address it?
See, most of the time, withdrawal comes from the husband. So we need to understand the man's perspective. See, till the time she's pregnant, most of the time, for her, the man is the most important person, and she will take care of him, she will pamper him, she will love him, she will dress up for him. And so he feels very important in the relationship. Also for his parents also, he is very important. Like, my parents will pay attention to me. The moment the baby is born, everybody's focus is on the baby, and so the man feels left out. Also, after the baby, the focus is on the mother. So there is no focus on the dad, newborn dad, so they are feeling left out. Second is, it's been 9 months. Most of the couples during these 9 months don't have sex. So there is a drop in the physical intimacy, and they are waiting, and they are looking at, okay, now the delivery will be done, and then maybe we will get back to a little normal routine, but that doesn't happen. Third is, they don't understand what's happening to woman mind, woman emotions, woman hormones, and but they have to deal with the wrath of it. The woman will get irritated, angry, shout, and all of that. And also his parents' expectations are also coming on him. So he has to go through a lot of things during this phase. So with all this, he feels house is a most difficult place to handle. So they feel, okay, I would better spend more time at work It's easier to be there. It's more satisfying to be there. I am appreciated and acknowledged for my work, and here I'm constantly being criticized.
And talking about this only, that how to handle no sex period during pregnancy and post delivery.
Post delivery, one is the initial 1 month of time when she's going through a lot of pain and aches, and then hormones are slowly getting into balance, and she might be going through postpartum depression, all of that. After that, she will come to a place where she's little normal, but as long as she's feeding, she will not feel sexual desires like before. She will actually not feel any sexual desire now. But being a man, you can really create intimacy without getting into sex. So it's like hugging her more, supporting her, uh, caring for her, helping her find the right nutritious food, talking to her, what is she going through? What are you going through? Stealing some moment of cozy time with each other. These little things, if they do, then slowly, it will help that couple resume physical intimacy soon.
Makes sense. And what should a couple do to make time for each other with a newborn?
I think it's not possible. There is no time. But um, just small little changes like sleeping together. Don't put the baby in between. Just hugging and sleeping, just being next to each other helps. Second is sharing the baby responsibilities. Like really understanding when he is in office, she will have to deal with everything alone. But when you are back home, if men can equally support, it will help her breathe a little, relax a little, and that will also create a certain bonding between them. Also, women not criticizing men all the time during this phase. If you can appreciate the effort he's making, is going to help you guys stay connected. And babies cry. Don't make it such a serious thing. If the kid is crying, it's okay. It's the moment babies cry, parents, the new parents just run to, it's like an emergency alarm ringing. They have to immediately fix the baby and stop the baby from crying. It's okay, babies cry. And I know it's easy for me because now my son is 14, but when he was also newborn, I was also panicking. But then just being aware might help you ease out little by little. Also, take help. Please ask for help. Have a full time nanny. Those nannies are well trained. So please plan for it way before the delivery so that the moment delivery happens, you have a full time nanny. Also, take help from parents. If you can leave the kid for an hour with the parents and just be with each other, even once in a month, that is also going to lead you to get connected. So, finding little time, finding a way to appreciate each other's effort, finding support with each other, and taking help from outside is going to help them sail through this period.
Okay. Thank you so much, Sucheta. It's been a great discussion with you.